Hello everyone, welcome back to episode 47 of Enigmatic 6 Expert. I am here at this hole which will be the future site of our Enigmatic Tree of Life. I dug the hole out manually, well not manually, I used the builder. I made a builder. This guy with a void card, no, what is it called? Shape card void, yeah. Just because I didn't want to dig it out manually. But this is where the Enigmatic Tree of Life is going to go. So if we take out this guy and watch my frames go away. Yep. So this is the Tree of Life. So the actual bounding box is like quite big. So I didn't want to use the void all blocks setting. Otherwise it would also avoid all of the grass here. And it actually ends up going like over very close to like my automation and stuff. So I didn't want to risk that. So I figured I would just dig out. Hang on, let me go over here. Dig out the the hole manually because it actually puts a bunch of stuff down here. So this is going to be really cool when it's actually built. It's a lot of work to get everything in. So yeah, I dug the hole out manually so that we wouldn't end up with. Otherwise, if I didn't do that, we would either have to have dirt like all in here, which would be kind of ugly and sad. I really want to be able to come down here and have a look at it. Digging out this hole with the builder was not too much work. Let me put that back in here so that I can get my frames back. I hope the real thing is not this framey. There we go. Since the last episode, I have done a little bit. I really wanted to get the SPS going. So I have got all of the ingredients in place. Now I made the casing, the port, the supercharged coil, and some reactor glass. So this should actually be ready to go. Oh, let me give it some gunpowder. Oh, there's something wrong with my thing. It doesn't always work now. I don't get it. Anyway, so let me just get that going. And that should replace all the cobblestone with the stuff. Yeah, and let me get some universal... is elite going to be enough? Let me get some ultimate ones. Yeah, why not? Okay, so yeah, that should be enough to power it because this thing actually filled up with power and it stopped running. So that's fine. That'll let us go quite a bit quicker. But I really wanted to get this going so that I can get a bunch of antimatter and because getting the Enigmatic Tree of Life ingredients is going to take a super long time. So at least if I can get those ingredients going, that will be good. The other thing I need to do is get the polonium ready. I don't actually have anywhere for it to go. It's currently making lots and lots of these, which maybe I can just pause this for now and put these directly into the machine. So let me get a quantum. I've got one there. It's doing that again. I can't click things out sometimes. I don't know if there's like some lag thing going on. Yeah, see, look, what's going on there? That's very weird, right? I noticed as well there's been an update for the mod pack to 1.8 and there was a change in the something about the Enigmatic Tree of Life has changed in 1.8, so maybe it's a good idea to update to 1.8 before I continue on building the ingredients for it. So I might do that. But before we do that, I'm going to get this SPS thing going. So that hasn't finished yet, but let me get this thing going. How are we going to do this? So I guess the thing to do would be just to have another one there, and then we'll be able to choose. I can decide whether we get whether we get the polonium pellets or we put the polonium gas into here. So let me get that set up and that thing should be finished building. So yeah, we'll be able to get this going. I imagine people are furiously typing comments at me right now saying you cannot transport polonium, which is radioactive, through a quantum entangler porter. And you are correct. I just found out the hard way. I cannot do that. So the only way I can get polonium from here all the way over to my base there is a gigantic long line of ultimate, not ultimate, I'm going to do elite pressurized tubes, I think. I don't even need to do it. Probably even basic pressurized tube would be more than enough to get the volume that we have over there. It's quite a long way, but I can't think of any other way to do it. I just have to be careful not to break it so that it doesn't spew radioactive stuff everywhere. I think that's my only option at this point. So let me do that. I'll bring a line from here all the way up to my base. I can't think of any other way to do it. It's not going to work. The polonium can't be converted into liquid. Yeah, basically. Well, I guess one way would be with XNet, I could have this network cable go all the way up to the base there. And maybe I could do that actually. And I wonder if I could use an entangled block so that it doesn't look like it's... Alright, I'm going to try that actually. I'm going to try XNet because then at least I don't have to worry about the cable breaking and leaking radioactive stuff everywhere. This cable is radioactive safe. Actually, I was just over here. I was going to do it like down here, but then I was reading the description up to 1,000 blocks away. So why don't I just put it like... literally here, and then I can entangle block it all the way up there. So let's put you there, and then head back home. So we should be able to do this if, I mean, let's find out, right? There, and then there. Now let's see, can we insert into it? It should already be set up to insert. No, okay, that one there. It's set to insert, and I guess, did it come out? Oh, it came out! And is it in here? Oh, snap. Okay, I feel like I kind of cheated that one, but that's pretty cool. And then let's just hook it up to power. And on this side, should be getting lots and lots of power. Oh, I need more. Oh, what happened? I got a millibucket of antimatter, but it's empty? Was that not enough power? Oh, I gotta go there. I'm sure I did this in creative mode. And it worked fine. It's getting power out. It made 1 millibucket of antimatter. And it's making progress. I think this may be right. I don't know how much this can actually take. Let me disconnect the power for a quick second. Oh no, wrench. Yes, disconnect you and disconnect you. Okay, so now it's not getting any power. 1 millibucket, 3, 5. Okay, so that's going up. So it needs both power and like 1,000 millibuckets of polonium equals 1 millibucket of antimatter. That is crazy. And then 1 bucket of 1 bucket of antimatter equals 1 antimatter pellet. So we're going to need a bunch of these actually for various bits and pieces. For example, that. For this, the World Shapers cog, we're going to need a whole bunch of antimatter pellets. So this is going to take a ridiculously long time to do. I don't know, did we have 1,000? Yeah, I guess that was 1,000 there. And 2,000 is there. That's what I'm guessing. It doesn't look as... it doesn't look half as... impressive as when I was doing it in creative mode and I had lots and lots of polonium going in there. One thing I could do is just slow down this and only run it when there's 1,000 millibuckets in there. But because that is just not very impressive at all. The other thing I could do is build another turbine to run off of this so that we can get more water in there. I don't have to have as many mechanical pipes. If I do the same trick that I did over there with the fusion reactor, do it here as well and get more... you get a turbine connected to it so that we can use that to get more water in there, and then we can up the speed of this. At the moment we're still doing a burn rate of 0.9. I put some speed upgrades into these kinds of machines here to get them going a little bit faster, but then we're going to need more uranium, fluorite and sulfur dust, which I don't know that we have all that much. Maybe we do actually. Oops, fluorite. That's pretty good. Sulfur dust we're getting low on, but we've got lots of sulfur, so we'll have to convert this over to crushing the sulfur dust. We stopped getting that after we switched out the bees. But yeah, all of this stuff has a bunch of speed upgrades in it, not full speed upgrades, so we could speed all this up quite a bit and get more fissile fuel in there and more water in there, and that would speed it up. I turned off the I don't know, we'll see. This is going very slow still, but still it's gonna be, and maybe it'll be enough, I don't know. It's gonna take a very, very long time to get 1,000, but we don't need all that much antimatter liquid. Once we get antimatter, we can start making this kind of stuff. I think there's a few things that are interesting. Yeah, we can use it to make this. You only need 2 millibuckets to make more nitro crystals. But actually, there's not that much stuff that we want to make with this other than the pellets, which is the thing that we really need. And it's going to take a very long time. Yeah, that made a 2nd millibucket. Okay, so that's what's going on here. The power output is fine. The problem is we're not getting enough polonium. We're going to have to speed that up, I think. But anyway, I'm going to leave that for now. I'll think of a way to make it go faster. Yeah, it's okay. It's kind of lame. But yeah, I'll think of a way to make that go faster. I think we'll have to speed up the production of the fission reactor over there. But in the meantime, I am also working on, as I said, the Enigmatic Tree of Life. This is going to be a multi-episode build, I guess, because like even this is a massive project. It needs 11 branches of Yggdrasil, and this thing takes these guys, which take 6 mana pools of mana each. So I've made 3 branches so far, and it's not been too difficult, but as you can see, well actually when I made those 3, this went down to like 15 empty tablets. It's going to take a long time to get the mana required. I could speed this up with Gaia mana spreaders, and then this can speed up a little bit, basically like what we have over there at the that thing there. I could probably speed it up, but then the speed that it can put things into the tablet becomes the limiter. I was also thinking too, I could make some more mana pools, because as we discussed in a previous episode, the mana spreaders work faster when they're like right next to the block. So I wonder if putting that there and then putting a spark in here to like pull the mana from these pools into there, that might be faster. Let me try this. I don't know what's going on with this thing. Look, it's doing it. I can't click it out. Okay, that doesn't seem to work. I don't think the spark works a single block over for some reason. Anyway, I'll just wait. We have a bunch of other stuff to do, so I can make these branches of Yggdrasil, you know, over time as we do everything. And I think the other thing too is that, let's have a look. This rune layout is not anywhere like easily done. I have to manually place them, but it's actually not that difficult because they're all like actually in a grid shape, so it's probably not that difficult to do manually. So let me get this set up actually, and then we can get started on building this device. So I need a whole bunch more rune holders, which is going to be not too difficult. I can make all of this stuff easily enough. Yeah, I have 12. And we have these ones here, which I can probably... oh no, I already broke those ones. Those were the ones that we had there. So I don't need those anymore. We can just grab these ones, and we're going to need a bunch more. How many more do we need? Does it... Oh, wait, I didn't add it to my here. Okay. Let's see. Does it say how many you need? No, it doesn't say how many you need. Okay, I'm going to just make, what's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's like 90 minus a bit of gaps. Let's make another 80. Let's make a stack and then we'll see. Okay, let me put all these together and then somewhere, and then we'll make this Tree of Life controller. Okay, there's the shape. I'm pretty sure that's the shape. It's actually 9 by 9. This is 5, and then it goes like that, and then it's in this kind of shape. Yeah, so all of this stuff looks pretty straightforward. I'm gonna need to find Palo Verde trees somewhere. I don't know where they are. I don't have any. Yeah, I don't have any. Maybe I can buy these from the guy. No, it doesn't look like you can buy them from the guy, the market guy. That's a shame. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out where you get these from. But that's fine. We can do that. And yeah, get all the other stuff as well. I don't think anything is too crazy. We got plenty of cave roots, tablet of awakening, another one, tablet of sunrise, a radiant star. We can automate that. Yeah, I think all of this stuff is easy. The biggest question mark is the branches of Yggdrasil. It's not a question mark. It's just the most work is going to be all of these, 11 of them. Creational catalyst. Oh, okay, that's going to take 2 mana pools. That's fine, we can do that. I have ancients, easy. Those tokens. Patar. I think we have Patar, hopefully. Yes, okay, very good. Alright, so let me get all that together. And yeah, we're going to build the Enigmatic Tree of Life controller. Yeah, so it looks the same because I haven't done it yet. I have 7 branches so far. I still have a bit to go. I am crafting up one now. I think I'm crafting up one now. But this bug where stuff doesn't come out of the system, like I'm clicking this thing, nothing happens. I was looking it up on the forums and stuff, and GitHub and everything, and they said oh, what is that? They said it happens when you have weird stuff connected to external storages, and it doesn't matter if it's the external storage thing. Oh wait, that's a what is that thing called? Isn't it? I'm just gonna kill him. Ow, he hurt me. He's not dying. Oh, he's like a boss. Oh yeah, he's a boss. Yeah, it's when you have external storages connected to things that do block updates. And I was trying to rack my brains to think what that could have been. Like what external storages have I added recently? The thing that I'm thinking is I added an external storage to this. So these are, there's an external storage that hooks up to these. So I think I'm going to swap this out, put a regular storage drawer there and see if that fixes it. Let me see if I can get rid of this guy. He doesn't seem to be particularly interested in me. What if I shoot him with arrows? Oh, there we go. I got a couple of wings. Yeah, so let me try that and see if that fixes it. I don't think that was it. So it's doing this weird thing. I wonder... Like, it's as it adds them to here, so I just have a logistical transporter that copies them from the output here to the input there. And yeah, it's still doing weird stuff. So I've been going around the base trying to figure out what could have been added recently that would cause this. Because like, yeah, see, this one's not working, but if I open it again, then it'll work for a couple of things, and then, yeah, now it stops working again. So I have no idea what it could possibly be. I'm going to have to play around with this. But anyway, I think what I'll do, I could show you a few of the things I've been working on. I did make another turbine here. It's not a huge one. It's just slightly bigger than this guy, and it needed to be not too big because I did the same trick where we had the that we've got the output going into the input, and then up here we have the vents, these vents here going into the input of this guy, so we can up the production. Currently I have it at 1.8, which is double what we had before. It's still not enough. I want to get it to more, but in order to do that, I think we need more inputs. I think this here is going to be the bottleneck if I increase it too much. I did add a crusher to turn sulfur into sulfur dust, and that's because I mentioned before we weren't getting sulfur dust anymore. So yeah, we were up to, yeah, look, there, it just did something weird. That doesn't make any sense. Anyway, yeah, so we're not getting sulfur dust anymore because of the, yeah, look, sulfur. Huh. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, now I lost my train of thought. Yeah, because we're not crushing it in the crushing wheel anymore. We just get sulfur gems, I guess. So I think what I'm going to do is make an irradiated... Why do I have a bee's nest? Irradiated ore miner. And it's very similar to the regular ore miner with isnium pickaxe and block of isniums. But you have uranium clusters and fluorite and sulfur. And this guy gives you uranium, sulfur, and fluorite, which is exactly what we need here, coincidentally. So yeah, I made the dimensional mine shaft already. That was pretty straightforward. Let me go ahead and make the ore miner, the irradiated ore miner, I should say. And yeah, we'll add him to our collection of ore miners that we have over there. This bug, man, I tell you, it's been driving me insane. But I think I figured it out. And the answer is very annoying because I spent ages and ages around here, this area, trying to remove all of the things that were connected to refined storage. And I basically replaced everything with ender chests. So we have our filled mana pools. I put them in this white, blue ender chest. And then over here, I have another ender chest, the white, blue one, where they go into this thing where it could drop them into there. So basically that's what I've done. I've replaced the input with these ones, and then I also have another one over here that takes the empty ones, and it's a white, blue, or blue, white. I forget all the colors. Yeah, they're the full ones, and then the empty ones, I made this one over here. So there's no refined storage in this mana area at all. Because what I was noticing is when this thing wasn't running, when I was full up of mana, everything would work fine. And then I would make another branch of Yggdrasil, which used up a bunch of mana, and the system would break again. So it's like something to do with this area is what was causing it, but I had removed all of the refined storage from here and I couldn't figure it out until I looked at this used to be an this used to be an interface with cooked chicken in it and some stuff for making fertilizer. And then I realized, oh, you know what I did? Down here where we do our chickens, I added a redstone upgrade to this guy, and then that outputs a redstone signal when this thing is full, which is supposed to turn off the chicken. So it's not full right now. So the chickens are running, and that's what I think was causing it. I think every time the redstone status of this changed, there was a refined storage interface on here. So I think every time the redstone status of this changed, it was causing an update on the interface which invalidated the entire network, which means if I had the grid open at the time that it happened, then it would just stop working. And so this thing, when we were almost full of chickens, it would like turn on for a little while and then turn off for a little while and then turn on for a little while. So yeah, I think that's what was causing it, the redstone upgrade in here. And with a refined storage, external storage connected to it. So what I've done is, as I was doing elsewhere, we just have an ender chest where we put the cooked chicken in. And that's what I'm doing now. And so far it's been fine. Everything has been working quite well. And I haven't had to worry about, this thing going crazy. So I'm going to see, once this thing fills up with chickens again, it had to turn on for a while because I had to like fill this up with chickens, right? But I think we're now... Oh, I shouldn't be in here. What am I doing? I want to go home. So yeah, I think after all of that, I finally have the system fixed. And that was quite a pain. My lesson is, if I have a lesson, is as soon as you notice that what was that? As soon as you notice that the system stops working and you can't pull things out, you got to like quickly figure out what was the last thing you did, because it was probably a few days ago now that I did that chicken thing, and I was kind of just ignoring the problem and hoping it was a bug, and I updated to the 1.8 version of the mod pack, and I don't know. But you got to get it as soon as it happens, otherwise you're going to be in trouble because it'll keep happening and it'll just get worse, and then you can't remember what you did 4 days ago when it started happening. So, phew. Now, I have been working on the irradiated miner as well. So I have a block of isnium and another isnium pickaxe. And so this is how we make it with... we need sulfur chunks, fluorite chunks, and uranium clusters. So I just had temporarily put a regular chest here so that I could get the chunks that I need to make the bigger chunks, the clusters. We can put this back to this ender chest here, which is what was going over to the system there, which was processing all of that, because I have the clusters now. I think I have all the clusters I need. I have a sulfur cluster, and oh no, I don't. Oh, that's lucky. I need a fluorite cluster. Yeah, a fluorite chunk. Let me get... actually, let me see how many I have. Let's get all of them in here. Not that many. Okay. And then you just like do them in a 2x2 to make them into the cluster. Okay, that's all we need. So let's break that. That'll be fun. And let's grab this. So, oh boy, how am I going to get it? Let me go over here so I don't pick anything else up. There it is. I can't see where to click it. Okay, let me put all this stuff away. And I might just drop a lot of this on the ground and let it despawn, because it'll come back on its own. That's fine. Let me see if I can get that diamond chest at least. Okay, so the recipe calls for Ufixi's inverted tower, which I'm pretty sure is this one here that we used to make the attunement altar. Attune this guy. Yeah, same thing. So I'm just going to reuse this, I guess. I don't have it automated though, so we're going to have to do it manually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these guys. Okay, let's get all this ready. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there's the book, and that should be everything. No, what am I missing? Oh, I got to craft it up with this guy. It needs to be bound to a spirit. There. And then we should get it. Yes. All right, now let's head over. Oh, nighttime. And we got to put unbreaking and mending on it. And then, we can set it up. So let me head over to our villagers. Hopefully they're all still alive. There we go. This guy has mending and the other guy has unbreaking. All right, let me get all this going. Okay, I have 2 of them set up now. All I had to do was I had to change this into a distributor module, and it only looks at the inspection filter. It doesn't care about anything other than durability less than 10%, and it pulls out of both of them. And then the distributor module puts them back in again after this guy. Actually, this one should be changed to be only the inspection greater than 90%. Lag. Okay, so yeah, now we should be getting lots of uranium and sulfur and fluorite as well. So let's put those over to here as well. I think I have just some pipes. No, wait. Oh, I have an entangled block, it looks like. Okay, fine. Yes, okay. I don't know why I used an entangled block when it's only like 5 blocks away, but whatever. Alright, there we go. So now both of these should be working, I hope. This is going to mend itself up. It's going to take a while before it needs to be pulled out. And same with this one, I guess. But I'm pretty sure this will work. So I guess we'll just wait and see. But this does now mean I am somewhat more confident in upping the power on this guy. So it's now set to 1.8. Let's try setting it to, say, 3. And let's see how that goes. That should increase the power here and the flow. The maximum flow is quite high, 640,000. And we're only at 150. So we could up that quite a lot. The thing that I'm mostly worried about is the fuel. But the good thing is, if the fuel runs out, all that happens is it just turns off, I think. I guess we do have our failsafe up here, which should make sure it doesn't irradiate everything at least. So yeah, this seems to be... It's going to be hard to tell. I'll have to do it slowly. So I'll do it at 3 for now. And then I might increase it a bit later once I see whether this is going to be enough. It looks like it is going to be enough still. No machine is running full speed, so... Except for this one, I guess. Yeah, he doesn't have all the upgrades. I guess we could... so yeah, we could see it. But so far, 3 is looking good. Over here, what I've done... Why aren't you running? Oh, it's nighttime. So when it's nighttime, where are we? When it's nighttime, these guys don't run because they need the sun. So yeah, it's filling up there. Okay, so let's make it daytime, and then you should have a bit of a spark because you'll get a bunch all at once, and it should be going faster than before. It's hard to tell. It should be going twice as fast actually. The other thing I've done is you'll notice there's no antimatter there. That's because over here I've put it into this gas tank. Again, I'm just using entangled blocks to do it. So we have 524, half a bucket worth. And once we have a bucket worth, I'll be able to make the antimatter, which is, not that one. Yeah, this will be this quest here. Once I get that 1 bucket of antimatter, I'll be able to make this pellet. I could bake the crystallizer now, I guess, but we'll just leave it for now. And that will be that quest done, and that will be all of the main quests done. Everything else is kind of optional. I guess technically it doesn't say it's optional, but I thought it was optional. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, that's all we have time for today. I'm going to leave this for the next episode. I do have enough of these now. This is all we need, at least to make the controller. We're going to need a whole bunch more to make this. I think I worked out you need around 25 or so more. Because you need 4 per each one of these, and you need multiple of some of them anyway. So yeah, I'm going to need to make a whole bunch more branches of Yggdrasil. But I have enough of this, and yeah, I'll do that. And in the next episode, we should be back and working on the Enigmatic Tree of Life, I hope. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you then. Oh, I'm invisible. Bye. I'm waving here. You can't see me. For some reason, I'm invisible.